Sit for a moment and just observe your life. Notice how easily your mood changes. One message can make you anxious. One comment can make you angry. One small failure can ruin your entire day. Now ask yourself, who is really in control of your life? Is it you, or is it everything around you? Most people don't realize this, but they are not living freely. They are reacting constantly. Reacting to people, reacting to situations, reacting to emotions. They are like leaves in the wind, moved by whatever happens. But imagine something different. Imagine waking up, and no matter what happens that day, stress, pressure, negativity, you remain calm. Not because life is easy, but because your mind is strong. This is what Stoicism teaches. Over 2,000 years ago, thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca trained themselves to face reality without fear. They lived through war, loss, hardship, yet they remained steady, not because their lives were easy, but because their minds were disciplined. And today, you are going to learn 7 rules that can give you that same strength. This is not motivation. This is training. And if you truly understand these principles, your life will never be the same again. Rule 1. Control what you can. There is one mistake that destroys more peace than anything else. Trying to control what you cannot. Think about your daily life. How much time do you spend worrying about things like what others think of you? What might happen tomorrow? Stoicism begins with the simple truth. Has worrying ever changed the outcome? And yet, we continue to do it. Some things are within your control, and some things are not. You control your actions, your choices, your mindset. You do not control other people, external events, most outcomes. Imagine a farmer. He plants seeds, he waters them, he protects them. But can he control the weather? Can he force the plant to grow faster? No, he focuses on what he can control and accepts the rest. This is wisdom, but most people do the opposite. They ignore what they can control and obsess over what they cannot. That is why they feel stressed. The moment you shift your focus, everything changes. You stop wasting energy, you stop fighting reality, and you begin to feel lighter. Rule 2. Master your reaction. If you cannot control your reactions, you cannot control your life. Most people think they are in control, but watch closely. Someone criticizes them, instantly anger. Someone ignores them, instantly self-doubt. Someone disagrees, instantly defensiveness. These are automatic reactions, and anything automatic is not under your control. Stoics understood something powerful. It's not events that disturb you, it's your interpretation of them. Someone insults you. What actually happened? Just sound waves. But your mind adds meaning. This is disrespect. This is an attack. And that meaning creates emotion. So the problem is not the event, it is your judgment. And if you control your judgment, you control your emotions. Next time something happens, pause. Don't react immediately. Take one breath. That breath is the difference between weakness and strength. Rule 3. Expect difficulty. One of the biggest reasons people suffer is unrealistic expectations. They expect life to be easy, so when problems come, they feel shocked. But Stoics train differently. Every morning, they remind themselves, today will be challenging. Not to feel negative, but to feel prepared. When you expect difficulty, you are not surprised by it. And when you are not surprised, you stay calm. Prepared minds don't panic. Rule 4. Turn obstacles into power. Every obstacle contains an opportunity, but only if you see it. Most people don't. They complain, they resist, they give up. But strong people ask, how can this make me better? That failure, a lesson. That rejection, redirection. That struggle, growth. Life is not against you, it is training you. Rule 5. See the bigger picture. Your mind magnifies problems, but perspective reduces them. Step back. Imagine your life from above. Your problems become smaller, not because they disappear, but because you see clearly. Rule 6. Train with discomfort. Comfort is addictive. The more you rely on it, the weaker you become. That's why you must train yourself Choose difficulty. Do what is hard. Because every time you do, you build strength. Rule 7. Remember you will die. One day, you will run out of time. Not someday, but a real day. And when that moment comes, what will matter? Not opinions, not small worries, only how you lived. So stop wasting time. Live fully. Rule 8. Focus on what truly matters. Life is full of distractions, endless messages, endless notifications, endless comparisons to others. Most people chase status, money, approval, fame, and in the process, they forget what truly matters. Stoics knew this. Virtue is the only true good. Everything else is indifferent. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Ask yourself today, am I pursuing virtue? Am I becoming better? Or am I chasing illusions? When you focus on what truly matters, you stop being anxious about meaningless things. You stop comparing yourself to others. You stop being controlled by vanity or fear. You focus on wisdom, courage, justice, self-discipline. This is your compass. This is your inner North Star. Everything else is just noise. Live according to what truly matters, and you will be free. Remember, life is short. Your time is precious. Don't waste it on distractions, fears, or the approval of others. Pursue virtue, pursue wisdom, and let everything else fall away. Rule 9. Embrace solitude. Solitude is not loneliness. Most people fear being alone. They fill their time with noise, scrolling, distractions. Stoics knew the power of being alone with your thoughts. In silence, you understand yourself. You discover what truly matters. You learn discipline. You gain clarity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Seek solitude. Reflect daily. The more comfortable you are alone, the stronger you become in the chaos of life. Rule 10. Practice gratitude. It's easy to focus on what we lack: money, status, success, recognition. But Stoics remind us, everything you have, every breath, every heartbeat, every moment, is a gift. Gratitude shifts your mind from scarcity to abundance. You see life as it truly is, full of opportunity, beauty, and potential. Daily, take a moment to be grateful for your health, your family, your friends, your mind, your ability to act. Gratitude strengthens the soul. It turns hardship into lessons. It turns small joys into treasures. Rule 11. Practice humility. Pride destroys perspective. Most people measure themselves against others. Stoics measured themselves against virtue, not opinion. Humility means acknowledging your limits, accepting that you can be wrong, learning from everyone. When you are humble, you stop competing unnecessarily. You stop fearing judgment. You stop being controlled by ego. Strength is quiet. True wisdom is humble. Rule 12. Embrace change. Life is constant flux. Seasons change. Bodies age. People leave. Circumstances shift. The Stoics understood one immutable truth: everything changes. Resistance to change is suffering. Acceptance of change is freedom. When you embrace change, you stop fearing loss. You adapt quickly. You turn endings into beginnings. Life flows. Flow with it. Rule 13. Speak less. Listen more. Words are powerful, but often wasted. Most people talk to be heard. Stoics spoke to teach, to clarify, to act. Speak with intention. Listen fully. Silence is often louder than words. In listening, you gain knowledge. In restraint, you gain respect. Your mind becomes sharper, your relationships deeper, and your influence stronger. Rule 14. Act without attachment. Most people attach their happiness to results. Stoics attach happiness to action itself. Do your best, but let go of the outcome. You cannot control how others act, how the world reacts, or what happens next. Focus on effort, virtue, and intention. Release obsession with reward. Freedom comes from detachment. Strength comes from focus. Rule 15. Leave a legacy of character. Life is temporary. What remains is what you leave behind. Your wealth, your status, your possessions all disappear. Your character, your wisdom, your courage, your impact on others, endures. Ask yourself, what mark am I leaving on the world? How am I remembered not for fame, but for virtue? Live every day as if it builds the story of a life worth remembering. These are just 15 rules to start mastering your mind. There's more to explore, more wisdom to uncover. Subscribe now, and let's unlock the secrets of Stoicism together.